Next up, Benjamin Morrison. And after I saw you guys had him on your list, I didn't watch him initially. I went back and watched him, and hey, he's pretty good. Well, I was just trying to mix it up. I had a list of guys that are in draft ranges. So, and I thought we had enough Notre Dame love on this podcast, but I was wrong.
You're supposed to do the top 5. You're not supposed to mix it up until we get later into the season.
Well, that's why I'm in summer school. All right. We got to come to you, Mike, because this is your guy, Notre Dame cornerback, Benjamin Morrison. Quickly, let me tell you, or tell people, I'm sure you know already, what we're working with here. He's a third-year junior, 6'2", 185. He does not play like he's 185.
Yeah, he plays above his weight class. He's very competitive on the outside. Like, he'll go toe-to-toe. They line him up and press a ton, and he doesn't see an inch. Like I said, at 186, I'm not worried about that weight whatsoever. Really a good knack for finding the football. 7 picks in 2 seasons, 10 pass breakups. Such good feet. I mean, he's just an easy projection because he moves so efficiently on the outside. Like, he's just not going to – you just don't really see him tripping. You don't really see him stumbling out of his breaks, out of his hip swivels, that sort of thing. Like, it's just all easy for him moving around the football field. I do think he needs to improve his tackler, filling in the run game. That's not really his strong suit at the moment, but his pure man ability on the outside is easy plug and play in the NFL. He'll get there, and I think he's going to be he's a pretty safe bet to be a first rounder next year.
I misspoke, Rick. He's 6 feet, 185, not 6'2". So he's 2 inches shorter, but still he plays bigger and taller. I mentioned the Ohio State game earlier, so I went back and checked the exact matchup with Marvin Harrison Jr. He was 7 coverage snaps. He pressed him 6 times, had 2 PBUs. He was called for defensive pass interference on a ball down the sidelines, and that was a bang-bang play. I had no issue with the aggressiveness and the trying to battle for the high point. He allowed 2 catches for 26 yards, no touchdowns, 47.9 passer rating, and then all the things that Mike talked about. A lot of times when I watched him, it felt like Notre Dame felt quite comfortable shifting the coverage, the help coverage away from him, the safety, because they knew that he was very good one-on-one, and that feels like something that probably translates to the next level.
Yeah, no, this guy's a unique man cover player. It would help him if he would disrupt the receiver's route on the release. At times he gives him free release, and it make him even a better man cover guy because he is susceptible, some double moves down the field. I did see the USC Ohio State game. The Louisville game was probably his thorn in his side after I watched that game. But this guy is, for his size, he's more than willing to hit. And I love his passion and grit. He just falls off tackles because he's small. But I think this guy can play either inside or outside at the next level. Day one starter, just needs to get a little stronger and be a little bit more patient versus double moves. But love his grit and passion that he plays with. He had, just charting him, out of all the guys we talked about, he got his hands on more balls than any corner I've seen.
And that translates. I say that. I laugh when I say that because I said that about Emmanuel Forbes coming out. I said, yeah, it translates to the ball production. And
he's not 165. This guy's 20 pounds heavier.
He's gained 15 pounds, Rick. I saw that yesterday.
Well, did you see he gained 15 pounds to 173?
Oh,
so he was 158 last year.
Oh, no. I didn't read the rest of the sentence. I was like, yeah. So he's 173. All right. Well, Rick loved him. He was talking about it long before anyone else, if I recall correctly. All right, Rick. Comp and draft range for Benjamin Morrison.
Yeah, I think this guy's going to end up in the top 15 as well.
Okay. Let me stop you. I know what your comp is, but in terms of the players drafted first last year, Quinyon, Terrion, and Nate Wiggins, you're taking Mr. Morrison before those 3?
Yep.
Yikes. I love it. All right, go ahead.
Quinyon Mitchell, because Quinyon had a unique ability to knock passes down. And this kid, he knows how to play the ball in the air, which to me is an instinct, and I thought that was pretty unique.
Is Benjamin running into the 4.3s, Mike?
I think, yeah. I think probably high 4.3s.
Okay. So. All right. Put down the Notre Dame crack pipe. Let's take a few steps back. Come on, guys.
Harry, put the dollar bet thing, your little whatever thing.
Fire it up, Harry. Sub 4.4, Benjamin Morrison.
He's going to run below 4.4. Ryan, you're going with higher than 4.4.
I'm going to go higher than 4.8. Let's just make it real.
Okay, so you think he's going to run slower than 4.8?
So they're sub 4.4, Harry. That's all that needs to happen for them to win their dollar. Anything north of 4.39 repeating, Mr. Wilson's the winner. He could run that fast. All these kids are running in sub 4.4, but just trying to give you guys a hard time, make you some money. All right, Quinyon Mitchell, don't hate it. All right, you're 6-0, Rick. You ready?
Yep.
Match the comp to the person. William Jackson, Denzel Ward.
The Denzel Ward, Ohio State?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, no, that plays with Cleveland?
Yep.
Yeah.
Who's the other one?
William Jackson, drafted by the Bengals.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to go off the limb here because this has been like shooting ducks in a barrel or shooting fish in a barrel, whatever the thing.
Why are ducks in a barrel?
I don't know.
After you chop down the redwood tree, you throw the ducks in the barrel and you light them up.
All right. I'm going to say that you went with Denzel Ward. Ryan
Finally, a victory for me. I went old school with William Jackson. William Jackson is a particular thorn in my side because the Steelers were going to take him and they got stuck.
I said, oh, you said William Jackson?
I took William Jackson.
Oh.
Yeah. Who I believe ran in the 4.3, if I recall correctly. And he's a ball production guy. I wanted him in Pittsburgh, and the Bengals took him the pick before, so we got stuck with Artie Burns.